donko utu disiye no abedi ade abetena abusua bi mu abedi pa ya abusua no agem de mu aka omabusua ho mama China ye de wa be wura abusua no ma onye abusua no moja ene mama China say ono ena etu abusua pani wade so okasa okita mic ena okasa
South Best online TV station now better in someone who create woman Danny Dabia a Ghana info na make for Edia Masan say and some no the babeto a media no so you show me who send the crew and sign the be abraya ya do for any TFO nyina na ene ensem bi a trend pan e wa be fonten time so Ghana if you to fan come ya do for ne ahwefo ni ntia kwakofa ye de bi e babeda mo kam ho ni go she video ni bi embra
Abusuapanin. Emisiro. Emisire. Ene donko. Donko si utu di shiade so. Donko. Donko mama China donko. Mama China donko iti se wono utu di shie wade so. Mama China be kire Ghana fo be bia wo nana mu free. Mama China be kire Ghana fo baby a wona na mu free a omode o maame ebaye mama China ona na ebesom no na o maame ene kita na ketekete no ode wo maame baye ena wo maame ebe wo to pakoso abusiam ebe wo to dadi lumba mu abusiam mama China oye donko o free pakoso mama China onya pakoso ni de hie ene mama China si otu eye pakoso ni pakoso for this year donko si otu na de so ya ne on a spokesperson o kasa se otu eye abusua pani ade so wo donko mama China obi a wo ye donko ye de wa be wura abusua no ma onye abusua no moja ene mama China say ono ena etu abusua pani wa de so o kasa okita mic ena o kasa ena metu no ena onye say mama China unye pakoso ni una nanom ede obetra una nanom de o maame ebetra dadi lumba na nanom enchen ebe somoye moye nkoanom mama China uye donko unye pakoso ni enne unya right audacity se wo utu eye pakoso ni de hye abusuya pani wade so because o se o ma wonni ade because onye ni muja o mama China ni ade onye ni muja nti saade te de a me organize nipa na yetu na free so said e be ya me China metime di ade mama China o donko a o nananom do abetena obi nchen ena onya o da city se donko u betu dihie na o donko no wa bi di ade Abusuapanin. Mere mabro mabre ensem wenum nyina da delum ba keka ni nyina wo ne nyum mama China wa ye wano wo hwe mama China no a obeka se ye tukotie afiri nanum mama China wa ye wano te se ye tukotie afiri wanum oba tan unsi nipa unsi dua unsa homa unsa boa ne donko unya audacity na utimtum to pack mama China wo ubetimi to pack efrade so in fact mama China wo ubetimi to pack efrade so wo donko ete se wo donko ubetimi to this year efrade so donko brade nyankopon Ghana for this area mabere o hey na jimie pa na bisua bi ajimi sa no abusua bi ajimi sa ma ene donko kora be pa de abusua no ma otimi ebo abusuafo na nse ano se mo de hie no mo nkutu no na me donko me metena so donko abusua bi mama China kire wase babia onananom free mama China be kire Ghana fo babia onananom babia mo free be kire Ghana fo mama China be kire Ghana fo babia wo nana o great grandmother se no babia mu free bae ebedi pa ebetena dadi lumba nana no nchen samene kra na yenwo o maame ene ye de no back toa o mu bedi pa no mo de wo China o maame ne bae ena o maame be wo China ene wo donko obi diade donko utu disie no obi diade na eye Pakoso pe ena ade obetimi zia na betimi sigana ba bia abusafo eye Pakoso pe eye dadelu babusua mu pe ena donko betimi aye niema wei anase Ghana abusua bia donko betimi aye ade wei om donko obi a wo ofiri ba bi abetena abusua bi mu abedi pa ya abusua no agem de mu aka omabusua ho ene China say o to this year abedi ade awurade Nyankopon God
Lumba can yeah, the will he made, you know, and maybe do at people still very clear like the pronouncing the pronounces will be made. Then we like then do many
So now they are just capitalizing on this where that Lumba war and then autopsy and stuff like that, you know. And no but you see the surprising thing about it is that there's been so many speculations saying although Brony is the one that's almost they are purporting say she actually took that Lumba's life. But the thing is, from God knows when the Lumba died till now, nobody will be able to provide evidence to back Assembly. I don't understand.
There are evidences, Madam Rahel. I don't know, say Rahel, say Rachel. Yeah? When people want to refuse what you are putting up in the public space, they will tell their own story.
No, like the person me bisa say, say I'm passing if all their because when I have a lot of videos I wanted to play today, most of them are claiming said that actually happened, that Lumba didn't die, his natural death and all that. And I mean bisa me will say it's been almost 6 months or almost 8 months now that Lumba film. It's not if all this ranting, nobody has even been able to provide one evidence that just said Nipano. This is what she has done, but still they are crying out to the authorities, crying out to the police, crying out to everybody in Ghana to come in. I don't know how they want.
Madam, but do you know, sir, it was one of the issues they took to the court for this autopsy. Okay?
No, the autopsy herself never went to court.
Oh, but by some kind they give them the chance. They be sorry, and your court and tam kese na mame no and tam kese mame ka ye no.
What actually happened was that court assembly, Mami Akosia Sewa court assembly is what generated this whole thing at Emma Obia ni ba that Lumba assembly.
Yeah.
Now, at they call court, not autopsy in Kahu.
It is true.
And a court down or can say, ye or who de kuni ni abema. Enti no anko court but sa and tam kese okoka and tam kese no and the asam no call ahimfie for chair say and yes dia date no on the seat we are now moving it to 13 just for you to be able to do the autopsy which Kofobeka ye can saying social media say she actually went there initially na yatiti as speculations but somebody came to confirm say mamena kasa friend say wako jina honom na they didn't provide this car mana ankoye autopsy and stuff like that. Now they are coming to debunk it and all that. So you ask yourself, say that autopsy was never an issue at court, but it was Mami Brimpoma when she was given the chance to do. And so therefore you ask yourself, say all the ranting and all the back and forth, I don't understand.
Unim say at any point in time you should always find it is human. At any point in time you find good reason for why you are doing what you are doing. So what you are saying. Don't forget, say court me bow.
Then we jump on to one other thing.
Thank you.
We
very
jump
good.
On to something else.
We
jump on to something else.
Very good. Because you come to realize, say they will tell you, say in Tamkesena. Don't forget, say in Tamkesena or Kaya was at the court premises. Now the court has ruled. You could say it was a map up strategy. Because people also are arguing, say, then instead of you going to the court, you could have easily summoned your Abusuapanin at the first place. So why did you then go to the court?
No, but if they have evidence, I'm surprised though. Like I'm surprised that by now nobody, not even one person, the evidence. I call police station and now be to prove
they don't have it. So
I actually did all these things that they are saying.
They don't have it. So you build it on speculations and you pull people into it. So, inti Okantam Kesieno and Otumfo had to come in. The main reason they took to Otumfo is said, you name the Kunya Brano and want to know. So, okay. Sanet here, we suspend everything. The time you want to the burial is too close for you to do it. TBBR should be put on hold. They didn't do it. Mimi said, Papa, she was asked. Bra, court Nulu. Yes, okay, a date has been fixed for the burial and everything. And the court ruled. Before Morocco injunction got to Oswald, the court changed the ruling, you know. People were asking him, say, but yes, she date for the burial in Yenne. And I'm yes, you name your cum papa no. In your bearman, you perceive. What then Tam Kessel call Otum for her. Your mamma and you suspend the dating. And the new date came. And you have all this time to go and do the autopsy. I don't know, Papa, she answered mine and say, you couldn't have gone to do the autopsy without the court ruling. What has the autopsy got to the court ruling? So let me just say a strategy and something that they were up to.
But you see, one other thing, I'm just waiting to see the outcome of what is actually going to happen tomorrow when it comes to Abusuapanin to Ayetuno, because
yes,
in this case, yeah, charge Abusuapanin of three things. Say, and if I no see that lumba, and if I na accounts for a year, and then one other charge, and you ask yourself, say, the people that are asking for accountability are the people that didn't show up during a year time, and so if there was
ridiculous,
if there was time on this, Mr.
Alex is here, Mr. Alex is here.
Yes, sir. No, yeah, you're making a very great point, Bao. Sister Wahel. What he said, and I wanted to add one. Mm-hmm. They made an attempt, they went to transition. Per Omankasa Omo audio, Omo say, Mame Brempoma was ready to do the autopsy, but Sika, Nes Omo send na anything. Ama, that has nothing to do with Abusuapanin. Omo na nyes can complete Omo project now. This is how to also a statement now we're making.
They don't better me say the people that are asking for accountability are the people that didn't show up for the funeral. And at the end of the day, say a man penning for him for what that room babusium. Some of it not some way to the Abusuapanin. You ask yourself, I don't know the word to use that it will be very appropriate, but you ask yourself, say, Abusuapanin and si obia kwan say, me ye na say. Abusuapanin and si obia kwan say, if you went to the funeral, and I went who nipa nanim, and I went who baby ye see Abusuap, ye see a lumba, who kwa ye ni bi, and I sabi, ya nye a correct account for you, and I say, ya mo akonta papa bi, and you are holding him accountable. That one is, it is acceptable. But in this case, you decided not to go.
I'm bringing it down, Kakrani and Shadiwi. Nipana, ope autopsy no. Ma me Brempoma, let's ope autopsy. Abusuafo na omutu that lumba Abusuapanin no. Omo asem omo kan say, onko kire omo ba bia, omo see that lumba. First question. That lumba ewu ye no mo kofi okoma na yere yako. No. Okay.
Yes, Mr. Alex, the immediate family you're mocking. Wafaya Opoku, Mama China, Mami Penimono, and all other people apart from Mami Brempomano. Did Tamada Lumba Wuye, did we see any of them go to the house, Anna?
That is the first question, Mr. Wahel. Now we'll move to the second question.
And even were most of them even at the 1 week celebration.
The next one was
I like that.
Omo form a committee, no. Mame Brempoma brought a representative. Mame Akosuasewa brought a representative. Inti collectively, with Abusuapanin being the chairman of that committee, no, they went to inform the president and Nkufo and paying for more Flagstaff House.
When that Mr. Alex, me can't forward some necessary. Now, Papa, she needs to go for when you were part of the people that went there.
And then
he was standing in for Mami Akosasa. They were standing in for Mami Akosasa when Mami Brempoma.
Yes.
It's about Abusuapanin ye almost free. I don't. As a
question.
Please, let me come in.
Yes,
I think, sir. Sorry, Mr. Alex. Mr. Alex wanted to contribute.
Oh, I said come in.
Yeah, me say where they fell out was when everything went against them. Because you could realize even on the burial day, no, Mamena and Kasano wasn't there. And people are like, when I will pray, say, Ukunu Peso Yokuna, Anya Kran, at least, even though it may be to defeat your purpose for which you took the case to court, but Anya Kran, you know, but I had a chance to listen to Abusuapanin responding to some, they born the choir, you know, and luckily enough, on the very channel, live interview, Mama China Basubi. Okacho say, Papa you know, they were not there. One of them, Mama China no go Ghana and crime may be. So how would you know where the man is buried?
That Lumba we were off your hobby. 1 week she wasn't present. And in what capacity is she asking Abusuapanin for accountability?
Very good. And Abusuapanin respond. Those are more beside my kuntebu, more beside the AC papa na. Miso asema msumi wokeni. And I just say, more Ghana, more Thai. If any say mami echi, ye dano kra mo maybe. And you made there.
Noel.
Yes.
I wanted us to bring it down, partner.
Okay.
Alex, okay. Bro, Alex, Sandema.
Yes.
I just have a thought, then I would drop. Okay.
Yes,
it just while I was driving. So I know that they filed their notice of appeal, and then they filed the grounds for appeal. Mm-hmm. And then there was also letters of administration, which they went back and filed supplemental affidavit to recognize Odobroni as a wife, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Does that make the appeal moot?
No. The appeal is different from the letters.
Yes, but what I'm saying is that since they recognized Odobroni, because the appeal is on the basis that she's the only wife, right?
Yes.
So if you then go back and recognize her in an affidavit that you swear to, doesn't that make your case moot?
So that's
just what I wanted.
It could be used against them.
That's what I just wanted to bring up. That way, I can drop. But I'll go and do my research. Okay.
You have provided the lawyers.
Mr. Rahel.
The lawyers went and filed a caveat.
Good, yes.
Chopa, I quickly will add something.
So I will drop,
quick.
but I'll go and do my research and I'll come back.
Okay, to me. Now, before you come in, Miss Alex, I want to ask this question. He said, Mami Akosia se wa me.
Ayi nim free ho. Tumi asem na obeka nim free ho. Nya sa na ye be jump to another phase. Tumi asem na obeka ene say omo akọ file say on the only surviving spouse nti omo nje high court verdict in tumo no mo kwa appeal. How come they go back file for a letter of administration to share that Lumba Ghpagetv and manage? And they filed the first one saying say Mami Akosia was the only wife.
Yes.
And almost affidavit of support. Omodi tumo affidavit omodi ko wura mu say they made a correction on it saying say Mami Akosia ene oba fufuru amofre no Mami Odobroni are wives. Okay, this is it. Because you recognize Mami Odobroni as a wife, now the lawyers are filing a caveat on one kasa where you now they are court and say yemfa adie entroso ne yensi ukwan from proceeding to manage and share that Lumbani estate. Because they are there, no, the court will present whatever evidence that you presented to them. But yen can say in appeals court no, ye ma kwai ma for evidence for bia meka ho unless
never, yeah.
Yes, unless say you're able to convince. But you know because
Mr. Alex.
Unless say you're able to convince the appeal court judges and they say you have an evidence it will impact the decision that will come out. And at the point of Senate court, Moody Assembly High Court, that evidence wasn't available.
That's it.
And you prove why you couldn't get it at that time. Falling into the jurisdiction of the judges, if they find it important to change the verdict, they will accept it. To me, it can be an evidence that they have provided to be used.
Then again, Mr. Lex, if this could be done, my question is, Mami Akosia Sewa could have still gone to a Yenu and still come back and do her appeal. Couldn't she have done that?
So hell, a Yenu she could have. And in Tina, once I catch us say, so who funny stages are time now. What an representative by the representative omoko court no ka ho. The representative omoko ahemfie no ka ho. The representative timer omudi injunction koto so no. Na the witnesses kra so yeden e ka ho on the 12th of December. And she never said anything out of the ordinary. Say that lumba yina ontime nyeden Emma. She did not give any excuse and any press release saying say XYZ into the 1 day 1 minute year. But remember, before July 2026, 2025, 25th, 26th, dear Lebabi Wuno. This same woman, I'm catch her say or shenkura loan or to your mortgage, don't be magana. But from the 26th up to Enea Meno Casano, she has come to Ghana back to back to back to back. One, you came, who couldn't we no buy? Now what da buy? And Nunachi, who sign buy? And I'll call ye. Yes, you know, what's our babu? Did that mean say you chose not to? Yeah. And did Nipana wonu send yawa? Media man yem hunia me who's our Arabian hunia. I'm saying it today. Per on one casana letter na ba ya in the court. Eba say or the letter na ba ya no. Now it was written in the letter say or the inside that lumbansa brena manajia eden atum. Abusuapanin paragraph 35, 36, 37. Oka say Mami Akosia se wade nsan bama abusuafo no agye atum ama that lumba settle no na that has been conveyed to ono and abusuafo. So why se mame na ma nka meka se bia some of us menua wote abrochire na se wo ware a e bia bi na si ukwan de a menim se bia bibi timi si ukwan but wabusuafo de ye Ghana fo no anya hwee ni oma mienu no ba beye so why on ba beye adwade no ma ba beye asiedie ni oma mienu my
oma meye no kwa ni zo butumi abegina wane ma bebonsa
yes so why asiedie no mu na egina bon nsa no osiewa ono ma wusika to botomo wi awa kase
enokwa de say even if oba no na mpese obeye asiedie obeye adwade abusiafo no betimi abama omo ankasa beba bebonsa say as oba na abusiafo no omba begina ma bebon nsa akeke kra
Mr. Wahel based on no ankasa letter no Ghana for yenya bia kan a sebe English no we can say it convincingly say her family and herself per on one person letter or see she has brought ne ensa to Daddy Lumba and she's done. I mean fancy has the right. Nah.
Let's allow.
But probably maybe let me go back to Sister Raha question Obisa, you know. I think so Obisa. No, before her and over reacting, there's this woman or by you'll be Bisa and some now she felt say we could help her. No Bisa said, and I think Sister Raha so the big home. So like, why is it say Neno? Like some sort of China. People are amount for BS can say yin to a friend is saying Abusuapanin in Fiade. So and the accusation or the charge against him say like accountability of a the BIC Daddy Lumba. And I think that is not the where they are heading towards because you have to always look for something that will help you to keep fighting. That's what they are still doing.
In fact, you will know say this one is just a calculated to benefit their own interest because at this point
I'll be so much surprised if it happens. I'll be so much surprised if it happens, and I don't think it will ever happen because let's say we should break it down because I'm on 14 and you'll be an follow cases when you're able to break it down, they can follow step by step. So what you say, but Abusuapanin has spoken on a live interview, and he responded to the question of accountability. And it to join Mr. Les can about a year, 1 month, all those things surrounding even the representatives of Oman. And the Abusuapanin was like, yeah, if you really wanted to know, baby, this same audition now, come over a year. I'm on a year, I'm on no nema, and the year in the BC, no. He said it. Said nema, nema be ye no, and then a year any BC, no, Abusuapanin in BC, no. And he went ahead to say, a Fear Schwarzenegger, unfortunately for a Fear Schwarzenegger has already made it known where that number was buried.
Even aside that, the person that Okodinemo court has also come to even say it. Aside that, the thing is, oh yeah, penina say the same way, bro. You ask yourself, say, the Abusuapanin almost say, who baby say that lumba, the first question you should ask them, they say, were they present? Be and baby I see that lumba and because this thing seriously doesn't make sense.
You know what? These questions are questions I expect those who sit on the case should ask. But almost failing to ask these questions, then I don't know the judgment that will come out of it.
That just take the Abusuapanin off because if you should ask me, as someone cried, well,
he accounted to the people.
Let me put in.
Let's allow other people to.
Let me putting in what I want to say quickly. I think so far from that Lumba cases, this is the only place most of the time maybe see what's going on. Na me yo hema wonungwa. Sometimes a lot of people we are trying to distance ourselves from all these issues, but akosha se one team legal for we have a way when we are not supposed to do so. First of all, who said the letter now it is not from Nungwa Traditional Council. I am not speaking on behalf of Nungwa, but as a queen mother from there, knowing the hierarchy there and how things are, and I think I should come and make those things very clear. It is from Nungwa Bobu, and so it is not from the Traditional Council. It is from the office of the High Priest. Now, the chief of Nungwa, which is Kin Odaifio Wilinchi, happens to be the president of the Gadangbe Regional House of Chiefs. If there is any way people from Odobroni side would try to reach Ono rather, it would have, I'm sure it would do a lot of good. Now, in Yaya traditional setup, we're not just as in crime for in other places, no. We know that this kind of issues, no, it is worse from our chiefs. where men have children, about 20 children or even 10 and over with different women. Obama back home, more than 10. No, that issue no more they want to drag guns in NSA and Rantehinena or per se or Kasa to say he is representing the whole Gadangbe. No, he is not. Until they should stop trying to drag us into the matter. A baby and not almost the penny for him about the form to say they have done with other people in this country. No. Very unfortunate what is going on. One of the things that saddens me is, as an artist, one of the important to the person, machines or the for you to see, said that the Lumba left behind a studio in Germany, which means he said the machines were high quality and European standard machines, left all that behind and came to Ghana without any of the machine. It speaks a lot about where he left and why he left those things behind. On one casatiase, no, he left them behind and it meant nothing to him. And now what they be a year so propaganda. A celebrity, any idea as executive producer, when the man himself left these things behind to come and build another studio here. It's unfortunate, say he didn't live to tell his story. But I'm sure, say if he had to tell his story, because everything happening now is sums up the character and the person of Akosua Sewa. Unfortunately, they have nuisance. They are just trying to try all avenues. They bank crying for so. They be no master my power. It was social media. And the most important.
I know Nana. I can. But there will be a time where all these people will just come out and even give out these Mantihin and other people are more handsome. Let's just
Nana ma Kasantinka Manen Clenny we have questions for her. Why?
Okay, so far there, that is just what I want to come in and clarify. The Nipa Oye, the head of Nungwa Traditional Council, is the chief. The letter did not state from Nungwa Traditional Council. It came from the office of Bobu Lomo, who is a high priest. So they should stop saying it's a Nungwa Traditional Council as ceremony Abusuapanin. And then if it is possible, Odobro Nini Abusuapanin Kofon, they should go and see the chief himself, the king of Nungwa himself, whom I am very sure say he would have a very fair judgment on this matter. Not to say the Ulo Mono is not respected. We respect him a lot and we love him a lot. If you read the content, it's who say he is just trying to say Omombrano query maybe basically to, but once there is an Obia all fronted the whole thing, then there is going to be manipulation somewhere along the way. So we don't want to give that chance. If it's possible, they should go and see the Nungwa chief, the king of Nungwa himself.
I have a question, Bina. But say recorders, more screen recorders in our fast some way, very important. Ma wadaromo say yes, you be a asasi esi nipa no woso no eye ulomo no ene lead na say eye the chiefs no the lead.
Ulomo no is, he also serves as a kind of saying traditional head for the land. Mainly we say crime for no your system no your say until recently nanka ye priest no omukrampo no omu lead or minor and I say chrono in terms of land acquisitions and all those things here. So he is still a very important personality when it comes to stool lands. And Onona Oye is the spiritual head over the Nungwa lands, which Islegon happens to be part of. Yes, he has rights to a certain extent to query something if it is he's probably misinformed. But okay. Meaning said there are government institutions also you go and seek permits from if you want to do anything like that, which I'm hoping say, and I'm very sure say Abusuapanin they've done the right thing.
Yes.
I'm not sure say anyhow like that. Yes.
Yes, that one there is done. But the na pese hu say en crime for mama mere mu no pepacho musie ni pa
Alex, let me ask a question before there will be sano. Nana me pacho say in case say the you can say when it comes to the other aspect of emrade no se busapenia ye na onye ahimfo de na what will be the
So why mad there now? I'm sure they can be sorted if they can. There is a way he has to go about explaining it. Don't say Mawulo Money State. He said he should come and explain. Into yes, there will be to say that the Lumba. He was basically a Gan, though he's not from, but he lived in Accra almost throughout his career, and on the land of Accra and Wawu, and there is contention of this and this. So we thought his wise said to secure his dead body, we will just bury him in his residence. And so they went for the permit. They probably didn't know the traditional side of it until they are coming to apologize. But if you ask me, they should go to the king. Even though Bobu Lomo is a spiritual head, they should go to the king. I know why I'm saying that, because there is some kind of a between the two. So yes, one it says he's the overlord over the Gadangwe. The other is the Greater Accra Regional House of Chief President. And I can tell you emphatically, say, and Kraini be any while ye traditional head in his right senses, or better take his sides on this matter. You don't take sides. It's for that Mantehenena or putting himself out there as the voice of the whole Gadangbe. I don't believe even Bobu Lomo himself, if he knows the nitty-gritties of this matter, will not take sides. Because it's not Lumbanya Bonibia Obinya Bida. And I said, BBS and Odobroni in question has not taken anybody to court. This is a simple matter. I don't know why Ghanaians are dragging this thing without using as a common sense as some, but as an fan as same bit to say Nipa Ntimin Tiasie. Odobroni for being court. She's living in her matrimonial with her children. So why is it so difficult for people to understand? Before Lumba died, she was living her life. Why can't her life continue? Why do you have to take the young lady through all this thing? This kind of dragging for all this while? Over what?
Okay, Nana. Mr. Alex Mepacho, please, you can ask your question.
Nana, let me be say Obi ewu wankaya musie nipa ewofi. And I say ope usie nipa wofia traditionally, no. What are the process?
We say normally it's believed to say Obi wuna ye pese ye sie no ofia e bia na ye you can say communicable disease and you can say Arabia it can be cross contaminated. It's normally no reports have to come from doctors and all that. For us traditionally we don't bury people in the house. Different burial grounds for different people depending on the role you are playing. Unless you say be a nipa nankasa ne wish. Now what try to ho maybe a waje ho permit and as a member kwan so no wako ho on henena or reside over the land no intinka we will say we have sub chiefs. Me for instance me a sub queen mother intinka if everything was okay and kabia they would have seen the area me ankasa me is Legon. They would have seen the chief who resides over baby omoda no wo East Legon no ohene bia wo no so the priest ene ne no so be hwe na nka omo mama ne permit. It's not supposed to be a big deal because people don't know these things. Okay. If the government side is done, a traditional side is not done, it can be explained.
And Nana me no kan idea me kama Ghana for ni nipa nyina to say Abusuapanin on that side no. We know, say, he had everything that was supposed to be done, and everything was done correctly and rightly. Okay. Now, the enemy na the traditional side, no. Nana, we be say, Emrantia heneno, but your akunya bia will be an answer, Cassa, Emrantia hene, mahini moa, edding.
Mantia hinene de to send a make us say what sub chiefs, Obiati me appointed Obi as or represented the youth. Nungwan kasankasa ye womrantie hene, which on one kasankrampo no, I'm not sure he would even follow this kind of thing. This particular chief, to be honest, I'm not really sure where he's coming from. But from the beginning, no, but he said na ye say or ye mrantie hene for gamanche.
Okay.
That was where they went first. almost say gamanche mante hene. I don't know why almost year seminar every gamashi ediaba ngwa because and crying for no say states different states be a one hene. Unlike Asante for the whole Ashanti is under Otun for no. Ahano say you can say Gamanche is not chief over the whole of Greater Accra. He's not chief over the whole of Galam. He is chief over Gamashi. Gamashi is made of Jamestown, Choco, Komamprobe, those areas. And then when you come backwards, you have Osu, Labadi, Teshi, Nungwa, Tema, Boom, who we are all independent states. Obia Wanehene.
Okay.
Yes, Intino. If you take it to, if it depended on where they want to host the program, if it is Independence Square, then it is under Osu too. I don't know why I already accept that, and they are going to create a lot of confusion because high priest Babu Ulomo or say the overlord of the Gadangbe state, which Yenianom Gamashi for already they are contending, say nobody has made him overlord. This is my point really say. I don't want these people to drag their hand into this matter. Knowing very well how Asantefuano was almost so young crime for say nobody should come and disrespect our chiefs. They don't, I'm not sure they even know the nitty-gritties of this matter. Until there will be control and how the person will present it not just say be on so I could be a chaser.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wait, Mammy Missao. East Legon, Assassino, or Henny Bang jurisdiction and a folly. And as our Henny no, name of one who saw what letter Koya na say a different jurisdiction that one take that initiative.
And no, I will have to give you that information back though.
Okay, Mate, because minim sella or Masase, Teshi or Masase, no for Masase. I'm confused, say, La for
East Legon, but I know maybe it's East Legon, but I don't know. Minim Lumba Fiumpo, minim even the area or Ebia maybe Sara, I may know. But East Legon, part of East Legon belongs to Mungwa, part belongs to Teshi, some parts belongs to La. That is how Accra lands next year. Until every time we say our land disputes among ourselves, because we share boundaries. The same is Legon, maybe a drink area could be for Nungwa, Boundary Road area could be for La, and then there is another area that could be for Teshi.
Nana, Wadaroma, Ochina, which many time Nanka Waba program with Nanka and Watanasia, as she had dear Kakra about and crime for my Hini, Manyoma, a Honsem Kakra. Because and Neno, Sister Rahel, Omadum the light. Baby, you it's a say and Canadian, a thief of Fanchaye, and yes, intentional. Or lose power on the area. Nana Pacho, watching a Breben and Kabitima. A program there started watching at 8 p.m. Nanka,
around this time, meeting me.
Oh, by this time, I find
11 and 12.
Yes, it's fine.
Very glad. I have a quick question for now.
Nana Pacho, give time. Oh, I see. Also, a question. Pacho, give time, uncle.
Manye mimbo manye.
Manya blabo.
Opane. Omito male siano je.
The Niman charging way. Iyo manya kataman soaping kwai.
Oh, imami hu judging way. Ale mao.
Okay.
Yemi. Okay. Brother, please. All that she's saying is right. Very right.
Because the Okanyana no say Mamma Macra Biemu. The Okanyana.
But I'm more than grateful, Nanahima. In fact, yes, very, very educative. Your submission has been amazing. I will love to listen to you tomorrow. So please. And I know many look at the numbers who are watching and those who are watching this without knowing that they are watching. And I know
I'm not. In fact, this is the first time ever. Joining any live on TikTok.
It's a blessing. That's how God does
the way this case is going. I feel like in crime for Yankasa, they will put all of us in the same bracket. And
Good.
When they started bringing
We
us, I got
appreciate you so much.
Why are there? We appreciate you
invested.
so much. I can't just tell how I was feeling when you were giving us all this nitty-gritty evidence.
No, Nyabotre. Nana, no, one question, be my answer now, Beko.
Nana, this is the question.
Nyabotre. Nana say, nipa na wato nsa afre abusuapanyin